for Priscilla. And this video is an update on Dora. As you know, she's not been too well, and she had to go to the vet yesterday for surgery, and she had to have x-rays, and then from the x-rays they were going to sort what they were going to do. And so she had the x-rays, and they found out that her gullet's a little bit like, she got a problem with her esophagus. It's a bit narrow, so that's why she's coughing a lot. And then they said, like, they saw some things on the x-rays, can they operate? So she had an operation, serious operation on her bladder, and then they discovered a mass that was embedded in her bladder. So she has cancer of the bladder, and there's nothing we can do about it. She can't have no treatment for it. We just have to keep her, you know, keep her quality of life the way that we can only do what we can do with it. We don't know how long we've got left with her. We don't know anything about it. They can't tell us. So, you know, we just got to make sure that she's okay, and that, you know, that she's, you know, she's happy. And like, at the moment, like, you wouldn't think that anything's wrong with her because she's still being Dora. But like, let me get her. She's got her she's wearing a cone on her head because, like, obviously they don't want her to lick her wounds and stuff. And like, she knows something's wrong. She knows because we're upset all the time and that. And I just hope that, I just don't want her to suffer at any point. As soon as, like, I know that she's in too much pain and that, I don't, you know, they said, like, do we have a problem about the wetting? Because the more the mass gets bigger, the worse the wetting's going to be. And like, me and Paul, I don't have a problem with that because we've had it all this time now, thinking it was just something, like, you know, their bladder being weak or something, not knowing that. But like, yeah, so I wanted to tell you all because I know I'm actually ask after her and stuff, and it means a lot that you do that. But I just, you know, I'm just a bit beside myself at the moment because it was a bit of a shock. And I was around my Auntie Maureen's when they told us, and I'm so glad because I didn't know, like, I didn't know if I would have heard right or whatever. But this morning when the doctors, sorry, I had my tooth done earlier, sorry, when I heard, Auntie Maureen heard it as well, when I relayed it all to Paul because he was having his eyes tested when they rung, and this morning when he rung he was around, and they said, we're sorry that your dog has cancer. And like, you know, and you think, why has that happened? I don't know what would have caused it. I don't know if I did anything wrong or anything like that, you know. Sorry darling, I'll put you down. But like, you know, she'll sit on your lap. Like at the moment we can't put a nappy on her or anything because like the wound's there and that, and we've got to be careful she doesn't lick it for a week, like, so we can have a cone taken off while she's eating, and you know, while we can ring it when she's sitting on our lap or something, so she has a little bit of, but she's gone to lick it a few times. So I'm very sorry that I'm a little bit upset, and I won't be making videos for a couple of days, and when you see like the ones that I put up, they're pre-recorded because like even the deguster box came yesterday, the day before, but I've just not been able to do it because of all this with Dora. It's just been horrendously, like, I feel so bad for her, you know, because like she can't tell me if she's hurting or if she's in pain or anything, and I can only tell by her panting and her eyes, like when she shows the whites of her eyes, I can only tell then. And like, I know that it is uncomfortable for her, I know that, but you just have to keep her as comfortable as we can, and like, you know, just keep her quality of life as much as we can as what it is now. And the vet said if it starts to go downhill, then we have to speak to them again. And do you know what I mean? They'll keep an eye on her, don't get me wrong, but you know, like if it got too bad, we'd have to speak to them about things. But yes, I thought I'd make this little video just for you to see. I know, darling, I know. She keeps moaning all the time. She keeps going all the time. And she wants Paul all the time because when she's sick, she always wants Paul. She thinks that it's my fault because I took her into the hospital. And, like, I don't know what to say, you know, it's hard, isn't it? You just want what's best for your pet, and, like, you know, their family. Like, she's our little girl. She's 12 this year. And it's old, but it's still not as old as some poodles can get to, like 19, 20, you know. And Billy's acting like a spoilt child because he thinks everything's about him. And because he's, like, yesterday, we spent the whole day on him orange, because if we was at home, he would be so so stressed that she wasn't here, that it was easier to keep him away. And, like, he's just acting like a spoiled kid today because he just, you know, we've had to take her out of us while I went to the dentist, and he was, like, really playing up about it. But, you know, I don't know. But anyway, sorry to be a bit too emotional, but thanks to everybody for caring about my Dora. And, you know, I just want people to know that I'm thankful for the love and support of all of my family and friends, especially my friends on YouTube. They're so kind. So, I will speak to you soon. And thanks so much. I'm sorry for being emotional, and I know that some people are going to thumbs down this video. And, like, I don't know whether it's because you're upset about Dora or whether because you think it's a shit video. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm only doing this so that I don't have to keep telling people over and over again about her, because the more I tell people, the more I get upset, and I don't want to keep getting upset constantly because I can't deal with it. So I'd rather just do it now and tell everybody, and then just tell everybody, and then it's done, and then try to move on and accept it more, you know. Anyway, thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. And always remember, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And unfortunately, that's the way life goes, isn't it? Take care, everybody. Keep safe. Bye.